What's up, my broskies, and welcome to a 2K25 current gen point guard build. And this is for all my current gen warriors out there. And real quick, I just want to say this is my first video on the channel, and it's of course a 2K video. Now, most of the videos on my channel probably gonna be 2K videos, but maybe also some other games or some real basketball, some challenges, whatever. But just drop in the comments whatever you want to see. But today, as I said, we're doing a point guard build. Now, if you want to see me do like a small forward, a power forward, a center, whatever build, just tell me in the comments. Or if you want me to do like a center that's 7'4", or like a small forward with max out pace, whatever, just tell me in the comments and I will do that in my next video. Now, let's get into the build. First name doesn't matter, just choose whatever you want. Last name doesn't matter, it's gonna be the name on your jersey, but doesn't matter for the build. Now, handness, it does not, position, of course, point guard. Handness doesn't matter, just choose whatever you think looks cleaner. I'm gonna be choosing left hand just because I think that looks better. For the jersey number, it does not matter for your build either, it's just whatever number you want on your jersey. For the college you're from, again, doesn't matter, just choose whatever college or state or country. I'm just going to be choosing Montana State today. Now, the height, we are going to be bringing this up to a 6'4", and why is that? That's because it give us +2 on our driving dunk, and if you bring it up to 6'5", it gives us -1 on our 3-point shot, and we don't want that. And if you do 6'2", it brings driving dunk down. So 6'4" is what we're doing today. Now for the weight, we're going to bring this all the way down to a 190, because that gives you better speed, better acceleration, and better stamina. You can see if you bring it up to the 200 plus, it decreases your acceleration. It does give you better strength though, but we don't want that in a point guard build. Wingspan, we're going to be doing 6'9". If you bring it up, it's going to give you minus on your 3-point shot, and yes, it's going to be giving you better standing dunk and better block and rebound, but it doesn't matter for point guard. So 6'9". And for the body shape, does not matter for a build, just choose whatever you want. If you want like a build or a more fat one, doesn't matter. I'm just going to be choosing defined. This one, I think it looks better. Now for the actual build, first off, for the close shot, for me, I don't really think close shot is that big of a stat, so we're just going to be bringing this one up to a 55 right here. And why is that? That's because when you do have close shots, more of the time you're going to be doing layups and not actual close shots. But the driving layup, we're going to be bringing this all the way up to 80 right here, because you want them easy layups, and if you have a free layup, you have a layup with a center in your way, whatever, you always want to put them down in the basket. And for this build, I kind of want like a flashy one that can shoot but can also dunk. So the driving dunk, we're going to be bringing this all the way up to a 92 right here, so it gives you very good driving dunk. And why don't we max it out? That's because when you get 92, you get this badge right here, which is probably the most important one, I think. So 92 driving dunk. For the standing dunk and the post control, it does not matter for a point guard build, so just keep them both of them at 25. Now for the shooting, mid-range shot, we're going to be bringing it up to a 76. It's not that high, I know, but if you have a good jump release or a good jump shot, you can still convert a lot of your mid-range shot. And for this build, we do want to do more 3-point shots, so only a 76, and to be honest, it's not bad, it's very good as well. 3-point shot, this one, put it all the way up to a 90, and that's because we want to like get a lot of 3-pointers and well from behind the line. Free throw, doesn't matter, bring it up to 67. Nobody wants free throws, to be honest. Pass accuracy, we're going to bring this up to 55. I know it's not that much, not that realistic. In real life, point guards are pretty good at passing, but we do want all the points ourselves, so only 55. Ball handle, now this one is very important. I know a lot of people bring this up to a 90, 92, 95 or something like that. And to be honest, I don't get it why you bring it up that high, because I don't think that there's that big of a difference from 95 to like 85. The only reason I see why you should put it this high is because if you one of those person that just like jerk off your joystick. So I'm just gonna be putting at 85. Speed with ball, we gotta bring this up to an 80, and that's that high because if you don't got it high, you can't get to rim and you can't get those dunks in. So that's important. The defense, it's a point guard, doesn't really matter. Interior defense, we're gonna bring this up to 45, and perimeter defense, we're gonna be bringing this up to 60. Now for the steals, sometimes it's nice for the stat line, so we're gonna bring this up to 50. Blocks the same, it's more for the stat line. To be honest, I do like when you get like a good block, so we're gonna be bringing up to a 51, just over steal. Because again, it's for the stat line, but if you have a good vertical, your blocks will get a lot better. Offensive rebound, doesn't matter, we're gonna be bringing up to 35. Defensive, again, doesn't matter, 30. Now if you do want your more defensive rebounds, you can bring that one up to a 35, and then offensive down to a 30. But I would recommend bringing the offensive one up to a 35 because we do want more second change points instead of defenses. Now speed, we're gonna bring this all the way up to a 90. Now why is that high? Because I know a lot of people just make it build and they bring their 3-point shot, their dunking a lot up, but if you don't have a good speed, you will just be moving like a truck and it doesn't feel nice. So you gotta have this like at least a 90 when you do a build. So we're gonna do 90 today. Acceleration, again, you need this high because you're gonna be moving like an elephant. Strength, bring it down to a 47. For the vertical, this is more for the jump and it's nice to get them dunks in. So up to an 80. Stamina, we're gonna be bringing up to 88. All the way up you can, maxing it out, because any other way it doesn't feel like a nice build if you don't have good speed or good stamina. Now the first stats I would say you should upgrade when you get this build and you get your first VC is probably the 3-point shot, bring it up to a 75 to a 80. Speed, bring this up to a 75 to an 80, and the same with stamina, just so your build moves a lot better and you can shoot a lot more. And after that, maybe bring the layups up, the dunks up, the pass accuracy, the ball handle, whatever you want to do. But start with the 3-point shots, the speed, and the stamina. Now, for the takeovers, the first one we're going to be choosing is this one. It's the limitless range. Extends your shooting ability well beyond the 3-point line, so it just gives you a lot better 3 points and you can do it from a lot deeper. For the second one, we're going to be choosing this one, angle breaking shots. It's just make your euro spins, all your kind of skills, it makes them a lot better, and it makes the percentage of the defender actually falling for them a lot bigger. So these are two takeovers. For the shades off, I know it's not the best. We got Dame Lillard up there, but in this build, I didn't try to get like the best shades off. I just tried to make the best actual 2K build and not a professional player. For the test build, I just want to show you what the build will look like when you make it. As a 60 overall, right here, this is what it will look like, and then when you upgrade it all the way up to a 99. Now for the badges, finishing, I would recommend this one, Rise Up. It boosts the chance of actually dunking instead of doing layups or doing shots higher. So if you're a person that likes to dunk just like me, I would recommend that one. For the second one, I would get this one, Fast Twitch. This is for the dunking as well. It makes the dunking look a lot better, like the skills you're doing in the air time, in the defenders you can do it on. The rest of finishing, to be honest, I don't think any of them are that great. Just get whatever you think looks good. For the shooting, volume shooter, this one is very important if you ask me. On my build, I got it all the way up at purple. I would recommend trying to do this as well. What it does is it just boosts the shots. Like the more shots you take, the bigger the chance of actually going in gets. So the deeper it gets in the game, the more the bigger chance of the shots you take actually going in gets bigger. Corner specialist, this one is very good as well. It just boosts the shots you take from the corners. Comeback kit, very good as well. So when you're trailing in the game, when you are behind, it again, the dunk, the shooting, it just get a higher percentage of actually going in. And that is it for the badges. For the playmaking, doesn't really matter. For defenses, it doesn't really matter. And I just want to say thank you for watching this video, and tell me what you want to see in the next one.